introspective reflection. What have we been doing? Where have we come from and where are we going? Without the background noise, it's given us all an opportunity for contemplation. And I've been contemplating all the lessons I've learned from the wilderness, and the way my experiences in nature have shaped me. This book was born from the experiences of rewilding myself, written on my lap in the children's treehouse during that extraordinary period of lockdown isolation. Here are my lessons to inspire your own journey and a sense of destination. Ben. Introduction. The wilderness holds answers to questions we've not yet learned to ask. Nancy Newell. This much I know. It's easier to break something than it is to repair it. A falling china vase will smash into 1,000 pieces in milliseconds. Of course it can be repaired, but those repairs require patience, skill and perseverance. It might take months or even years to carefully piece it back together, and even then, you're left with a damaged vase, forever marked by the scars of repair. Beauty, of course, is in the eye of the beholder. While some see only the scarring, others see beauty. It was the Japanese who invented the art of kintsugi, whereby porcelain repaired with gold becomes an art form, and the finished product becomes even more valuable and covetable. Each vein, line and repair representing hours of dedication and artistic craft. By embracing its flaws and imperfections, the item, a vase for example, has appreciated in worth because of the trials and tribulations in repairing it. Life, you see, is full of ups and downs, light and shade, peaks and troughs. In essence, we're all damaged vases, and the repairs build character and strength and spirit. We all seek healing in different places. Nothing is truly ever broken. Throughout my life, the wilderness has been my healer. She's my friend and my mentor. I'm not a religious person, but, if I was, nature would be my church, my place of worship. Nature has taught me respect and compassion. The wild teaches you the importance of valuing and rationing your resources, of caring for your environment and of respecting nature. She's reminded me to be thankful for what I have rather than sorrowful for what I don't. Throughout my life, through a series of adventures and misadventures, I've learned a great deal about myself through the theatre of nature. The wilderness has taught me how to deal with love and loss, with criticism and failure, with happiness and sorrow, with resilience and risk, aspiration and hope. What goes up must come down. It's the reality of life. Summiting Everest marked a high point in my life on many different levels. But the reality was that I eventually had to come back down. I couldn't stay up there forever. Like a drug-induced high, there has to be a come down. In reality, my whole life has been a series of highs and lows. As a positive person, I often skirt over the low points, but the year since climbing the highest mountain in the world has taught me a lesson about myself, about life and the importance of learning from our own failings and our own weaknesses. My childhood was dominated by failure. Not always in obvious ways, but failings of one kind or another seemed to follow me like a bad smell. I failed my exams. I failed at friendships. I failed at sport. Deep down, this has scarred me, and it still scars me. I became failure, and failure became me. It defined me as a person. I stopped trying because I knew I'd fail. There was no point. The last 45 years have been quite a rollercoaster. I don't want to sound too cliched, but if I'm honest, my life has been defined by the pain of failure. The inevitability of this failure stripped me of confidence and self-esteem and crushed my spirit. And so, as a child, I found myself retreating to the trees and to the riverbank and seashore as a form of therapy to try to rebuild that shattered confidence. As I grew older, the scale and scope of my relationship with nature in the wilderness would continue to grow and develop. Growing up in the 1970s, my childhood failings were largely restricted to my own head. But failure today is very different. In this social